And I think we're good. Double check on things here, but we look right and dandy. We do indeed. Greetings everyone. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, considering. No, I won't start with that. No, won't start with that. But yeah, nice to be back. Nice to be playing some more Roadcraft. Hopefully, we have a slightly more stable stream this time round than we did last time. There are no video errors or anything like that, like we were experiencing. Fingers crossed. I've checked everything out. It all seems good. All seems to be working this time. So let's see if we get through. Last time was a bit of a joke, I will say. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was not fun. It was not fun. Again, I apologise for viewers on YouTube and for viewers on Twitch, because you both probably lost footage somewhere along the lines. Yeah. Just fantastic, innit? Just fantastic. Anyway, where are we, what we doing, and how we getting on? Because last time we finished by we were having problems with the routes, if I remember rightly. Namely this route that ran all the way up here along this all the way up here, basically up to the gas holder. Now I will say, having spent a considerable amount of time down here trying to lay a more kind of open, kind of paved road, not paved, but flattened road, the trucks were still having a problem because it was those darn terrible Wayfinder trucks that have literally no grip whatsoever. So I eventually just used this guy and I just pushed it all the way to its destination, and it was a one-time only route. It's currently not working, this one here. But it was one time only, so I pushed it in and didn't find the need to restart it. So that's has there been a collision somewhere? I think there probably has. Yeah. Not that I need to keep these two routes actually going, because as you can see, they've all of these routes are now all route awards received. That includes the one to the Canyon gas holder, which, whilst I was trying to do everything else, completed quite handsomely on its own. So there's that. And in addition to that, I also went round and collected a few things. First of all, I went here and I basically pulled out as much of the metal as I could and stuck it straight in the steel pipes factory, which is why, if you can see up there, it now says we have 13 out of 11 steel pipes retained, because rather than just have you watch me ferry materials back and forth over like a 10-yard strip of tarmac, I just did it myself. And the concrete slabs, I then remembered that down here there was a great big pile of them, and as luck would have it, there was 10 of them. There was 9 of them, which is exactly how many we need. So I stored those as well in preparation, because I just used this crane and the Zeeks here and just brought them up here and stored them in. Another thing I also did was I had a look up here at getting this guy up this slope. Now, initially, I was like, oh, no problem. I'll just bring the log forwarder up here with the logs. I took all of those bridges apart that I previously built that I didn't need anymore, loaded up the logs and just brought them over here to see what I could do. Problem is, the wooden bridges just did not work very well, because the angle that they would go up at, they would come out, they'd go down, and they'd flatten off, and it'd be like 10 feet off the ground. So it's literally could not get to them. And the one bridge that I did manage to get over this lot was too steep. So, go figure again. So I thought, why waste my time trying to get a log bridge to go up here when I can just build a concrete one right here? So, as you can see, we have a nice, sensible concrete ramp. Actually, I hope that's a nice, sensible concrete ramp. That actually doesn't look like it's going to work. Does it? Look, see? Let me just try fixing this because that is not going to work. It's going to be too far off the ground. So let's try going from here to here. Need another slab. But that one will actually make where we need to go. Okay, so there we go. That's what we need. So I now have the job of getting some slabs over there, and I've decided to just use the ones that I've stored. Then, therefore, I don't have to make any more, anything like that. I literally just have to transport them up, and just grab another one here. I've got 3 on board already, so we'll just grab another. Yeah, perfect. Take these up, we'll build the bridge, we'll get the guy up on the top, and then we can take the bridge down, load these back up, and bring them back down. And that way, we can make use of these concrete slabs without having to make more of them. Which is quite nice, I must say. Quite nice indeed. Just means we've got to make this little journey twice, but that should not work. It would help if I actually started by going in the right direction. That would help. That would help a lot. Yep. Alright. But then after that, we can store these resources and then see what the next round of missions is like, because we're currently sat at 69%. So we might actually be able to finish Sojourn today. Maybe. Knowing my luck, I'll get about 5% off, like what happened with Sunken, which will be really annoying, but that is fine. You know, this is the risk we run. Can we get this map finished in 3 hours? Who knows? We'll just have to see if we can. I do believe we now have actually unlocked the last of the take a shortcut. Don't crash into that guy. Whoop, whoop. There we go. I do believe we've actually unlocked the last section of missions for this map. So just have to see. Oh, you dum-dum. It doesn't matter. None of these routes actually matter anymore at all because they're all completed and we have no rewards left in any of them. So we can actually just leave them be. It'll be a lot easier to get around places, I think. Yeah. This is the last of the side missions that we have that we need to do. I think. For now, anyway. We might have a couple more to do later. But let's get these loaded first. Probably be some big job for... Take this all the way back to your home base. Whoa, crikey. It's wallowing a touch there, but... This way through the orange groves. There we go. Perfect. Oop. Almost. Should have brought some forklifts with me. No, I think if I put any forklifts on the back of this thing, it would have been completely and utterly overloaded. This is just enough of a cargo for this guy. Take a corner a little bit too quick there, and I'm going to have a really spicy time. Okay, boom. Ah, perfect, right. Let's get this guy up to the top and delivered to where he needs to go. Yeah. I believe we're going right through here. Let me just check the mission. Literally the same place we went with the scout earlier, so that's fine. Should be able to cross there. Perfect. Stupendous. Steady on now. Don't want to fall over this close to the end of the mission. Nice. Okay.
These guys aren't big on wasting time. That dig is large enough to hide a pyramid. No wonder they needed that truck. Something tells me we're going to be hearing more from them. That could keep things interesting.
Doesn't sound good. I hope we don't need to deliver anything else up there because I need these slabs back. There we go. Okay. Right. These loaded back up, get them down to a base where we can store them, and then we should be good to go. One. And one more. There we go. Strap that down, crane away. Break off, let's go. The question is am I better off just going straight back to the port, or am I better off going to the other base, which is actually closer to this point? I really don't think there's much in it. we'll just head back to the port. I think we'll probably be heading out from there anyway for the next mission, so there's no point in going somewhere we're not going to be needed. The question is what are we going to be using all of this stuff for? Is this just going to be turned in when we complete the mission, or are we actually going to still have access to all of these pipes and slabs when we are... Ooh, we got a rockin' boron going on there. Are we going to have access to it or not? Well, never mind. If we do need more, we have plenty of resources at the port that we can take up. Not a problem at all. Just a bit of a time sink. So hopefully we'll be able to just carry on without too much problem. But I do get the feeling that we're going to have to deliver quite a bit of steel. Because we still haven't unlocked a steel beam factory on this map yet, so I wouldn't be surprised if our next kind of mission plot is getting a steel factory up and running. But we'll find out very soon. Righty-ho. Go there. So, yeah. Guess who's back to work tomorrow? Not looking forward to it. I've really enjoyed my week off. It has been incredibly necessary for me. I've been needing a some time off work for quite a while. Right. Open that. Transfer resources. Okay, we have another exploration mission to do. This is the mission that unlocked once I'd pushed the that convoy up to here. Wasn't quite sure what else it was going to unlock, if anything, after we did that last storage mission, but got another sinkhole. That's nice. That's nice. Some more facilities. Whoa! Steady on, my son. If that had been SnowRunner, I would have been looking at, like, an airborne truck. Let's see what we have here. Does it say... Is this a new garage? Nice. Could be. That is a lot of materials, if those are actually grabbable. They might not be, though. Let's go and have a look at our... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steady, steady. Whoa. Let's go and have a look at the other location. Good scrap here. A tractor and a car there. That's good. We need to get some metal. That would be very good. Whoa! Jeez, oh man. This thing is very bouncy, it would seem. Where exactly are we going? Okay, further up here, I think. Yep, yep. Oh yes, this looks like a facility. Of some kind. That's obviously somewhere that's going to be a route. Okay, Kelly, what you got for me?
Good job. We're making some progress with the gas holders. Can't say the same about these other requests, though. I'll just tell you about the two most important ones. One is to restart the steel beams facility, which isn't too involved. Just restore its power by bringing a backup transformer to the nearest power substation. Then build a road to the facility's loading area. The other request is to plan a route from the nearest tunnel to the riverside gas holder, so that our convoy can get there and start the job. I know it's not too exciting, but it has to be done. So, thank you in advance.
You're welcome, Kelly. Nice. Okay. Find and return the extremely valuable container to the riverside base. Ooh. Oh, I found it. I think I found it already. Okay. Okay. Our power guy. Start with that. Let's bring him over to the base. Hey, gangster! Nice to see ya. How's it going, my friend? Right. So how do we get down here? We're gonna have to be over to here. Yeah. All right. Let's go and get ourselves a container. Serious sand there, actually. That might be a problem when we come to plotting this route. Oh, one moment. Lock that. There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. The rebuild expansion. That's going to be very, very interesting. I just like with SnowRunner Phase 16. I hope it doesn't come out before we've finished the base game. You know, but you know, we'll just have to play that by ear, I think. But I'm doing all right. You know, heading back to work tomorrow, which is not the best, but you know, holidays don't last forever, as they say. go too far further out there. I can tell that that is the cargo I need. Just because it's purple. Yep, there is confirmation. Come on now. Is that what I'm going to have to deal with? I think it might be. As I go to like that. Swing this around here. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Crane anchors. Strap that down. Now we've got to try and get out of here. That's going to be easier said than done. Start by... Oh... Of course, I immediately gather a giant boulder. I've gathered another giant boulder, haven't I? Yes. Of course, get off the boulder, please. Get off the boulder. Get off the boulder. I'd like to have gotten off the boulder sooner because now I'm kind of stuck. Hold on. See how your inability to get off things has caused me even greater problems? Okay, now. Ooh, steady on. Whoa, 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 no, no, no. Oh, you don't. Snow runner crane trick to the rescue. Yeah, I am not going to be able to go that away at all. Might not even be able to go this way, thanks to all of these rocks. It's, oh, no, 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 okay. Second, that is far too steep of an angle there to be asking it to go. Okay, that's it. Oh. Come on now. Come on now, Voron. You're stuck on a rock. Yeah, you're stuck on a rock. Of course you're stuck on a rock. Why would you not be stuck on a rock? Get out of here, rock. Go on. Skedaddle. No, not back underneath. Skedaddle. Ah! Why am I steering that way? No! You... Ah! Right. Almost. Almost got it. I was honestly kind of playing with fire there on several occasions. I almost saved it though. Just couldn't get the crane round quick enough. But at least we aren't too far from where we need to be. And all being well, should be able to just poke the rear of this vehicle out into the edge of the crater and pull him up. I tell you, these rocks are quite possibly the worst for getting stuck on. Like they are actually my greatest nemesis, I think, on this game are the rocks. They are. Can we maybe not get stuck on the pipe whilst we're turning? That's better. Out. Crane round and let's get this sorted. Uh-oh. Thank you very much, telegraph pole. Attach that there. Up you come, Voron. I'm just dragging the entire thing just up the hill. This is actually kind of ludicrous. But hey, if it's crazy and it works, it ain't crazy, is it? Ba-ba-doom! Ah, right. That, and let's get out of here. Problem solved. Brilliant. All right. One more side mission crossed off. Almost, anyway. We do have a road request that we need to sort out, so I'm going to have to bring my road gear up to get that done and dusted. I hope this wasn't too fragile, guys, because it might have a few dents in it. Boom. Right.
This task was a bit strange, don't you think? First, the order just landed in my inbox like nobody's business. Had all the proper authorizations, but no return address. At least the payment cleared. And fast, too. And more than the usual rate. So, if that's the extent of it, then I guess I'm happy.
Huh. Okay there, Kelly. No problem. Doesn't look like we have a new mission, though, so I don't know what she's talking about. Right. To the river base. Let's get this road started. And it is basically there. Okay, so perfect. Around here. Ooh, do we not have any active sand quarries here? Am I going to have to bring the scalper over as well? I think I might have to. Yeah, that quarry is not active, but I'm not wasting any tokens on it because we have our own quarry. Steady on that. What on earth are you getting stuck on? Absolutely nothing, of course. Yeah, of course. Makes sense. Makes sense. There's the road request. Let's just pause there. Right. Now we need this guy. This guy needs to be over there as well. Then we'll get the scalper over, so we can start doing that whilst I load up the other guys' trailer. Yes, perfect. Come on. You're a tank. What are you? What are you? Oh no, a tank's one weakness, deep sand. Oh no. Not that. Not deep sand. Horrifying prospect. God, I'm so snarky today. It's unbelievable. Probably the pain in my back. That's what it is. I was out digging in the garden this morning. And there is one thing, apparently, that I should not do with my current body, and that's digging in the garden. Because it does not agree with me. Oh well, that's what we have painkillers for. Come on now, dude. Let's go. That. Right. Okay, that's 2 pieces of equipment. Come on now. Right, now we need the scalper. There it is. that's the scalper. This monstrosity of a machine. Mobile quarry. Come on now. Oh, trees are falling over again. I thought they would have patched that by now, but no. Where are we? Hey, babe. Oh, just getting started with some road building. It's all going mostly all right so far. It's not far off. It's not far off. It's a mobile sand quarry, babe. It creates sand from gravel. Hey, gangster. Cheeky. Right, is this going to be... Oh, that's not going to be good enough for me to be... Hey, there we go. It's set up right here. Ah. Perfect. Let's get this guy. This guy going as well behind him. Where on earth is he going? Turn around, dude. That's better. That's more like it. Right, there we go. Okay, now we need this guy. To some extent, babe, yes, we do need to go grocery shopping today. We have nothing for dinner. We're out of Artuin food. And we are going to need something for the rest of this week as well. Or at least the next few days, you know? I mean, at a pinch, I suppose I could just do a quick little visit. And then we could go shopping another night. Like, big shop another night. Up to you. But we will have to do something relatively soon. Come on. No. On vehicle. Thank you. On. That's it. Whoa. I'm telling you to turn. You're not turning. Why are you not turning? Okay, that's better. Okay. that. Toggle ramp. Let's go and deliver these two boys to their destination. Oh. Is that my truck squeaking or is that camels? Not sure. Me squeaking. You know, that is a very good idea, gangster. I've not actually used it for that previously, but I probably should get used to doing that. Save me a little bit of time. Might keep that in mind for next time, to be honest. There's just so many vehicles that you need to assemble when you have to do a road request, you know? It's... especially on this map where you don't have easy access to a quarry either and you've got to use the scalper. Speaking of, how am I going to get past this thing? I think, so I don't start wandering off too far to the left. Crush it. What are you doing, my friend? I think he's run. Speaking of what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Get that nose out of the way. What is going on here? That guy is needing to reverse and nothing is working, of course. Ah, this is why you don't do this. Why can't I get in this vehicle? Oh, knock it off. Why can't I change? Come on. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I'm going to have to return the hub and then see if I can... How do I cancel... No, it's not that it's out of sand. It's that the bowhead needed to reverse slightly to get a better angle in order to get through the covered walkway bit, the covered section. And because I'd set the dozer off behind it, the dozer had gone right up behind it and it couldn't reverse. Yeah. So that's never happened before. And I don't know how to cancel it. I don't even know if you actually can cancel it. So hopefully we can fix this, because this seems like a bit of a bug. That you can't cancel part of the workload.
It's a nice change of pace to see a place that's not falling apart here.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
No better than to open under supply depots. Or they like taller structures. Like that newly built radio tower that got swallowed by one. That's why they had to reactivate the old one, which we need to fix. But
Kelly?
sometimes there's no fixing the old things.
Kelly, you've said all of this already.
Let's hope that's not the case this time.
Said this several times already, actually. Yeah, so it needed to readjust itself, like here, I think, because it probably did that. Now, yep, there we go. So it needed to reverse, and it couldn't, because the dozer was right behind it. Don't need to reverse that much. You can turn around. Just me. You made that so much more complicated than it needed to be. Yes, Patrick, I'm looking at you. Right. Can I trust him with a knout? Right, let's get these guys off. I think this guy drives faster in reverse than he does in forward gear. But at least that reload fixed the issue there. Select that one. Uh-oh. Oh, you managed to actually crush it. Well done, good sir. Righty-ho. And go for that. Okay. Now, we need to get some electricity to places. Deliver object. Down there, huh? I think this might be a job for this guy. I think it's going to be a little bit tricky for the Vor on that. So just go down, grab it with this guy, and drag it back to where it needs to go. Ah, you know what, gangster? I actually think I may have already done that before. On another map, and I just completely forgot that you can do that. Because it's been a while since I have. Yes, that's true, isn't it? They literally just drop out of the trailer almost, don't they? Yeah. Oh well. No matter. It was easy done. Let's get whatever box this is that we need. We're gonna have to lay some more cables. That's gonna be fun. I mean, at least.
Gosh, doesn't this place look dangerous and bad for the environment, but still, it has this certain magnetic quality, like a slow-motion train crash.
Up you come. There we go. Better grip on it. Oh, steady on, my son. Oh, no, not that. Right, where are we taking this? Good question. Where are we taking this? Oh my lord, there's another whole section over here that I haven't even seen yet. We need to there. Okay. Crikey. Okay, so we need to come through here and then down there and around. Cool. Okay, let's go, let's fly away. Marvellous. Cool. Hey, even the generator's sitting in a better position now as well. Look at that. Fantastic. Probably won't stay there very long, but could be worse. Getting stuck in mud pits. It's definitely worse. Just what I always wanted to be doing as well. Driving a truck with a giant pendulum. Indeed, look at that. Perfect. Whoop. This way, down to this here road, and then from there. Oh, this isn't actually a road, it's a rail line. I'll be fine. Oh yeah, no problem at all. There is actually a little road that runs beside it, so that will work a charm. Oh. Further. I'm gonna have fun laying those cables around here, that's for sure. That's a very big hat, babe. The ridiculous hat. The size of that thing. Ludicrous. Can I cut across there? Probably. Oh, actually, I was going to say probably not worth my risk, but actually, that looks pretty doable. Yeah, not a problem at all. Uh-oh. And perfect.
Great! The Steel Beams facility is back in action, and everyone should honestly rejoice. Our river base can't join the party, though, since there's no convenient route to get any of those beams in. Can you guess who has the honor of planning the route? Ding, ding, ding! It's you! And while you're at it, you can produce some more steel beams. Now you have a few ways of getting steel beams, which is a good thing in my books.
Okay. Let's try this route. So where are we going? From the northern tunnel to here. Crikey. Okay. Maybe a bridge? How about a bridge? A bridge could work. Are there any... A bridge might not work. Yeah, a bridge is not going to work. No. Okay, so we're going to have to find... another way. Because I'm guessing... unless I come, like... from here or something. Max section's 10 though, that's the only thing, you know? It's not going to be enough to get across there, that's for sure. I'd have to start it there. Yeah, no, it's not going to be... not going to be long enough. Which means we are definitely going to have to utilize some other form of route. Probably along here. Which is going to be a problem if... unless I can plot like a bridge from here down to the ground or something. Bridge. Maybe? Or is that just going to be too much work? You built a bridge from the tunnel down through the river base. Yeah, that's kind of like just straight through here, huh? Could we go so maybe here? Nope. that not doing anything? Need a wide bridge. Ah, okay. Delete this one. Wide bridge from, say, here. Doesn't want to work for me. I just can't get the angle there. Maybe from here. It's difficult when you can't see the actual angles that you need to be working at. Okay, so let's just see. We can come up here. Should be able to cross here, down here. Is that going to work like that? Just can't seem to make this second bridge section actually work. Just doesn't want to actually. I can't find the right starting point, shall we say? See, it just won't. No, that is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that to work, and it's going to take far too long for me to try and work that out. Unless I can. What if I went from like here to. Here to here? Nope. Yeah, no, that is sticky hands at the moment. Goodness me. Go all the way through the base, or like all the way over to here or something. That's going through the roof. That wouldn't work. Okay. Yeah. I might try and work that out later. Let's have a little look here. Store steel beams. 8 of. Okay. Is there plenty of metal here? There kind of is. There's kind of a good amount. Okay, and infrastructure route from steel beams facility to the riverside really need to kind of bridge this gap here. Like, if I could get a bridge across there, that would be like the best of both worlds. That kind of works there. It's a lot of concrete slabs, mind you. That does kind of work. Let's see if I can't get a slightly better angle on this. If I go to, say, here. And then have another one up there. I wonder if that'll work. 23 concrete slabs. That is one ouch amount. Can I get just a regular concrete bridge to go that far? No. That would not reach far enough. That would only reach to there. Actually, what if I did one to there, and then did another to there, and then did another one to there. To there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12! That might actually work, and that would actually work for both of the routes that I've got to plot as well, because they're both going via the river base, providing that we can get up that little hill there. Let me just have a little look at how exactly those are looking in terms of where they're starting and ending, you know? I think that would work, providing that we can get up and, yeah, we should be able to get just kind of like up here and just straight over here. Especially if I brought the dozer over here and just cleared out a few of those rocks. Where is it? Let's just see if I can't clear some of these. Out of the way. Then, if all of that looks good, we'll start getting those concrete slabs that we need. Okay. Yep, that looks good to me. Okay. What I need are some slabs. Which means I need two things. One, I need this guy. And take him down to the harbour base. Grab ourselves some concrete. And we're going to need quite a bit of it. 10 beams, but there is a nice big pile of it here. Unless anybody knows of anywhere where I can get some more slabs. There is a very nice supply of concrete there. Where'd the crane go? There he is. Back to the harbour base. Time to load some concrete. I know that these things are really good for concrete. How do you manage to do that? Oh yeah. Okay. I want to get enough, but I want to make sure that I don't overload this guy because we do have to go quite a way to the concrete plant with this. I don't want to get there and find out that I have like enough concrete for not quite enough slabs. You know, that would suck. There. Move this over here. Jump in this guy and strap all of that down. Perfect. This up here. Okay. So much concrete. Come on. Stay there. Oh, okay. Cool. Dude. I think I might have priority here. Bless, he's trying. He's trying so hard. Oh dear. Right. Can I get any more on that is the question. Do I risk getting any more on that is more the question. Is this truck going to be able to move if I put any more on is more the question. Oh. Not quite sure if I can balance any more on, that is... Restrap, okay. Where are we going? All the way over here. Crikey, cringy, cronies. Right. I don't think there's any concrete around here that I could pilfer. Or those, maybe. Right, we'll just have to see how far this gets us. And, go from there. Is my window open? I think it might be at the moment, babe. Yes. Is there some noise coming in from outside? If it's too much, I can always close the window, but it's my only source of air. Source of air at the moment. Oh. I can't hear a thing. Oh yeah, by the way guys, new here for earbuds, which should hopefully last for the length of a stream. Like last time. Or the last couple of times where they've been running out about an hour into an hour before the end. Yeah, I can't hear a thing with these things in, so I do apologise if there has been some noisy people driving past my house. I did forget my neck fan again, yes. I'm a giant numpty. I'm not actually that warm, but I do kind of need a little bit of air coming in from the window. Oh, I have to bring a crane over to load this thing back up, aren't I? Once I've got all these beams delivered, all of this concrete delivered. Just hope it's enough. Otherwise, it's going to be really annoying. I think the rate at which we're making progress today is still pretty good, but I don't actually think we'll get finished today, so I'm just going to take things as I need to. Hopefully this is enough concrete for a good number of slabs. I think I needed 10, didn't I? Was it 10? Or was it more? Da-da-dee, da-da-do, da-da-da-dee. Coming up on the bridge. At least once I've got these stowed at the base, I can just pull them out quite easily. Just turn them straight into bridges. I get the feeling this might not be enough though, so I do hope I'm not going to have to make a complete second trip. Maybe there'll be some. Oh, thank you. Neck fan! How about that? Absolutely fantastic. Babe, you are a treasure and I love you dearly. Ah, so much more pleasant. Yeah. That is one of the only bad things about using this particular room as a streaming room. It's ridiculously warm in here sometimes, you know. It does look like there's a good amount of concrete down there. It's just whether I can reach it or not. No, we may not even need it, so let's just see how things go. I can't see anything else around here. No. Ooh, 12! Fantastic! Actually, how do I get... I don't. I've got a... I'll probably head down to the countryside base with this lot, I think, once I've got it. And then unload it from there. 12, that's actually fantastic. Just got to turn around. Off you go, dude. Go on. Ah, marvellous. Perfect. The question is drive it from here or from... I think it's going to be quicker to drive it from the base. Ooh, excuse me, everyone. Right. So once I get to the other end, I can let the Voron take over, and it can pick up the slabs from the base and just drop them off. That shouldn't be a problem. I shouldn't need to use these other two trucks. But to the plant. Go. Plant. Right. One thing I wish about this guy is that he was a little bit faster. But he is a big crane, so you can't have everything. I keep thinking I should buy a new version of this crane, but it's actually doing remarkably well, you know? Probably will buy a new version of it eventually once I've kind of got no more money issues or money worries, shall we say, but kind of trying to hold out for the other crane because it looks pretty darn super. Can't remember what it's called now, but it does look rather good. That was a big plant. Those things and rocks on this map are quite possibly the worst things that you can encounter. Okay, we are here. Let's park up, get these slabs loaded. Oh. Attacked by concrete. There. Perfect. Oh, don't you even start with me. Out of there. This is always the issue with doing it that way. place sometimes. Pile there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Not yet, babe. I haven't got it. I haven't got it quite set up yet. So I'm using the same setup that I was using the other day. But I do intend to get that ready and raring to go for Wednesday. I've got a boom for my mic because currently it's sat on the desk right in front of me, like here. But it needs to be a bit closer to me. So I have purchased an arm, which is down the desk to this side of me at the moment, and I'm going to hook that up. Get that sorted out. Weird interference. Please don't tell me that on stream. Ain't nothing I can do about it right now. But yeah, hopefully that'll get cleared up next time. Just push that a little closer, see if I can edge a little closer as well. There we go. That should sound a little better. There we go. Probably just sat a little bit too far back. Let's get this loaded on. Last one to go. Kind of perfect. All right. Strap those on. Now let's go. Da-da-ba-ba. Still hear traffic. Give me a second. There we go. That should be a lot better. Right. Let's get moving. These stored at the base. Pull them out of the riverside. And we can use the Voron to do that. I'm going to try and make that turn with this load. Just go the slightly longer way around, that is. Going to be a bit smoother for us. There we go. Okay. Man. You know what I will say? The upgraded version of this transporter is so much better than the old version. I don't know what the percentages are, but it just feels much more responsive, so much better acceleration and top speed. Torque is just considerable. If I tried to do this with the old rusty version, it would literally just fall apart on me. We should build a bridge over that as well, to be honest. It'd be so much easier than going around here, but just haven't gotten around to it yet. Might do at some point in the future, but I don't think I'm going to be on this map long enough to really utilise it. We're just here for the experience and money. Maps to do after this. Preferably before we get rebuild expansion coming out, but I don't actually know if we've got a date for that yet. But what I will say is that if we are in a position to switch to one of the rebuild maps when it comes out, we probably will, just so that we're covering the newest content, and then we can always come back to the base game maps later. It's no biggie. Oh, trees are falling over again. How many this time? Just the one? Just the one, I think. Dump them in here. Perfect. Right, now the boron. Where are you, my son? She's 4, 2, 2, 4. Ah. Okay, that's pretty great. That was literally exactly the right amount of concrete slabs. I thought it was 10 for some reason, but nope. Right. Let's just take 4 to begin with. Maybe we could take 6. Actually, I think 6 might be a better... Yeah. Let's take 6 and let's just position ourselves to a better position, because then we can do 2 trips and get all bridges done at the same time. This is Sojourn. This particular map. Pride Chaser, hello and welcome, by the way. Nice to have your company. Right, whoa. Don't forget the anchors. It will tip you up. This isn't SnowRunner. Okay. This one up. Yeah, we're currently about 75-ish% done. Something of that nature. I'm a little behind most people with Roadcraft because of I was racing to finish SnowRunner phase 15 before the new phase of that comes out in probably what's going to be a few weeks' time, I would imagine. Oh, steady on there now, Boral. So yeah, I'm very much aware that most people will probably have finished this map probably quite a while ago, to be honest. Here I am, still making steady progress. Bridges built. It's very back heavy at the moment, so let's get rid of a few of these. Ooh. Down here. Oh, we've got to clear some of these rocks out of the way, I think, but hopefully this all works out. I would have liked that to have been a little bit closer. Maybe I'll bring some sand down there and just kind of soften that edge a little bit. But let's go and get the other slabs first, and bridge finished. Bring the dozer in and just flatten everything off a little bit. Get rid of those stones. And 6. That right. Perfect. Down. Ooh, nearly. Almost. Perfect. Another one down. Ooh. Up. Level out. Perfect. Oh, perfect enough, shall we say? Uh-oh. Get stuck there if I pull that too quickly. Oh, you're going to make me do it the long way round, aren't you? Get off. Hate it when it gets stuck under the lip of your truck. Because unlike SnowRunner, this game will literally tip your truck over with a piece of cargo. It can, in certain circumstances, it just won't do anything else. Right, fold that, strap that, perfect. Let's head out. These last 2 bridges built, then we can get the routes plotted. This thing is definitely a lot more stable than the mule, but under heavy load like this, it wallows something terrific. Actually, that might be okay there. How does this work? That's pretty good there, actually. And then the last bridge. That is a very tight turn. Hopefully that's going to be okay. They are going to be coming down here. Straight at that turn at the bottom. That's going to be... The rest of that should be okay. Let's just... clear those two rocks from the bottom, so they aren't going to get stuck on anyone. And then we'll be able to start plotting these routes, I think. Hopefully, anyway. This guy is literally just wide enough. Out of there, you. I think that's the only one that's going to be a real problem. The rest of those there, I do believe, are part of the actual landscape. Okay. Back to base with you. Marvellous. Now then, these roots. Steel beams. Here we go. Right. Have to move those vehicles for them, because otherwise they will no doubt get stuck. Here. Straight to there. Straight down. Across there. There. Straight up to the top. And come around here. Oh, they're going that way. Ah, okay. Okay. No, 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 not that one. Oh, hey, okay. Managed to get through okay. Okay. Of course there's a giant rock there. And of course he's going to drive straight into it. Is that a rock I can move, or is that just a piece of the geometry? No, that is a piece of the world geometry. Thanks, game. That's just fantastic. Right. Another route to plot. Start plotting. Yeah. This should be able to follow the same route, basically. Just skirt those rocks, shall we? Come down here, like so. Then be able to come through here, and basically utilize exactly the same route. Straight down to the bottom. Straight across there. Straight across there. The other trucks made it quite nicely, so actually, so long as this route isn't being driven by some of those Wayfarer trucks, we shouldn't actually have a problem with getting these guys where they need to go. Yeah. Go around here. Around there. Yeah, like that. Like that. Across there. Across here. And to there. Boom. What kind of trucks do we have? We have... mules. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that needs to complete 10 times. Goodness me. Oy, oy, oy. Right. So that's that route that is being done. Okay. So what we need to look at now is these electric things. That needs electric. That needs electric, and it's coming from here. Unless I bring a route around here. Thinks this guy is already here. I wonder if I can actually get, if I come like along this road here, and like along here, could I like maybe creep round to this guy and then straight down through here? Probably. Yeah. I think it's going to be easier to spread the electricity from here than it is to go from the other place. So let's just go. Cable away. Come on now. So the tank tracks on this vehicle and also the dozer that shares the same chassis as it are, the tank tracks seem to work less well than wheels, which is weird. Tank tracks are designed to work on tough terrain, you know? That's why they're tanks. Surely. That's what I think. Ah, I hope those routes just continue on behind the scenes, don't cause me any problems. Be able to watch them once I get over to those mining rigs over there. Oh. What are you getting stuck on? That's it. Much better. over here. Road. Seem to have some very... Oh my goodness me, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. Which one failed? Steel pipes facility. No. All rewards received. This one. Come on now, mule. Don't be silly. That's better. Did they both just get to the same place at the same time? Oh no, he's operational. Okay. Alright. We're back in bit. I was going to say we're back in business, but no, we really, really aren't. What on earth are you doing now, good sir? They keep charging down here and just causing problems. Actually, why did that one fail twice on the same corner? You were past that corner, mate. Oh, no. Of course. Of course. It's those guys. What did I say? So long as we don't get any of those Wayfinder trucks, we'll be fine. Just can't have anything nice, can I? Right, we need a vehicle down there to fix this. What have we got? This guy do it, maybe? We basically just kind of need to nudge them so that they can drive. You know? Let's go and see if we can do that with these guys. And air! Woo! We also have the Vor on here, I suppose. We could potentially use him as well. Rah! All we really need to do is position here to kind of push them into the right place. Let's see. On you go, my son. Kind of spawning inside the bridge. That's... I am going to have to redo this entire route, aren't I? Just because those darn Wayfarer trucks. it. I knew that this bridge here had the potential for causing problems. I wonder if I can bring the bottom of it back a little bit, just so that it won't... If I was to say... delete this bridge. Oh, steady on, Boron. And then go for a different bridge from here to say... really is like the best spot for it, isn't it, really? Like that, maybe? Let's try building this on. Throw these back in here so that this bridge can get rebuilt. Two. One more. It's trial and error sometimes, isn't it? That's all it is. Perfect. Right. Frame and that. Then what we need to do is back across this bridge. Hey, toy truck! That's the first one I've seen on this map. We need to delete this bridge. Why am I underneath them? Why? Why? Come on, don't do this. That slab is now part of my truck. Okay, that's fine, as long as I can, you know. Here to. Nope, nope, not logs. There. Did that work? Did that work better, maybe? Certainly got a slightly better angle. Right. It'll work. Come on, please work. If that works, I can get the other one going as well, you know? Okay, so that works. Actually, scraping down the guardrail there is keeping his speed nice and low, so that's actually not too bad. Can he get turned at the bottom here? Oh! Ah! Ah! Ha ha! No, don't fail. No, you dog! Just about to nudge you. Hateful. Oh. I think I need to update this route as well before that goes. Kind of crazy. That's going to fail any second. Just you watch. I just want to edit the route. I'm going to wait for it to actually fail, haven't I, before I can actually reorganize it. Come on, just fail already so that I can fix you. Fail. Fail. Ah, okay, that's better. Right. Why are you getting stuck on the fence? Seriously? Like, actually, seriously? Supposedly, these drivers were, you know, had their AI improved, but I'm beginning to wonder. No, stop! Stop! Oh my goodness, grief and gravy me, will you desist? Well, I'm blooming stuck, aren't I? Because you're just utterly ridiculous. Get out of here. No, I need that space to turn around, thank you. Go on. This is actually a complete and total mess of biblical proportions. Get out of here. Go on. Skedaddle. Whoa. Wait a minute. Are they... Why are they in the floor? Why are they in the floor? I mean, you try. You try your best to make a route that is completely functional. You can drive it, and yet somehow, the AI in this game just has to make everything 600 times more difficult than it needs to be. Like, actually, seriously, what was that? Right, let me try backing off a little bit more. And this route, dispatch. Okay. How are you gonna go, dudes? Huh? You gonna make it? Why can't I just have, like, you know, a bunch of mules doing this route? Why do I have to babysit these useless things? Oh, this is ridiculous. What on earth is this supposed to be? I actually don't want to know, guys. Alright? I actually don't want to know. I am just no. No. N-O. Hello, toy truck. This one. That is actually ridiculous. I'm going to have to find a whole new route for those simply because, yeah, simply because of those Wayfarer trucks being ridiculous. Jeez, oh man. Could I send them around here, maybe? There's a lot of big rocks there. Let's just survey this quick. So, what earth is that doing there? Alright, dude. How are you doing? Right. If I was to send them this way... Whoa. Trying to not run over that. If I was to send them this way, I would probably have to build a bridge across there. Because there ain't no way they're getting around there. But that could be possible. They be able to get round here? That is the next question. Could potentially another bridge there, and then like another bridge here that goes here or something, leads onto the road, something like that maybe. How would that work? So I'd move one across there. Boom. Okay. And then need another one from here. Across to here. Boom. Could I make the angles a little less severe? In fact, could I actually just... No. But maybe I like start a bridge like right on the edge here. Like that. That. That could work. And then if I do another bridge from here across to here, that's a very shallow angle. And then another bridge from here across to here. Then the only problem point potentially is squeezing through there. Okay. what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to take these bridges out one at a time in reverse order, like so. See, I thought I was so smart the way I found a system down here. Well, I would agree with you there, gangster. The larger bridges are so much better, but they also require a lot more in the way of resources. And that's fine when there's unlimited time to put the bridges together. You know, when you're playing yourself, that's absolutely fine. If I was playing myself, I probably would be using the bigger bridges. But I've also got to think about my stream time. Yes, in hindsight, it probably would have been a whole lot better for me to just do an extra resource run. But I didn't know I was going to have all of this problem. Darn Wayfarer trucks. Actual bane of my very existence, you could say. Get these here. Here, you little truck. Right. Take out this next bridge. Take these up, slap them into the new bridges first, and then we'll come back down for the rest of them. How are we doing time-wise? Had hoped to have done the electricity by now, but... Bridge management is the course of today. Hang on, is that... Oh my lord! That guy has somehow managed to make it across here with 2 bridges being missing. I feel like I should try and get out of his way. Getting out of my way. Get out of my way, toy truck. You're coming with me, but my lordy. Oh. 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 Rock. No. No, 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 no. Don't need rock, please. I'm nearly doing a handstand here. Thank you very much. There we go. Well, so much weight on the back. Handstands in a Voron. Oh, get off the barrier. There we go. Absolute pain in my posterior. Okay. Definitely get through there, but whether they are going to get through there is another matter entirely. Right, let's drop this little car off. Let's go and get the rest of these slabs. Don't Austin Powers it, please. Well, it was worth a little go. And it was working for one of the routes, it just wasn't working for all of them. Park right down the bottom there. I need to park about there, so that I can come here. Delete said bridge. Squeeze round. Grab this one as well. Perfect. Right. Back up we go. I will get this route working. It has to complete 10 times after all, so, you know, you have to get it working. There's no two ways about this. It will work. Period. There is no if, buts, ands, or ors about it. That guy. Four for this one, so we'll just take the 4. The other 2 can stay there for the time being. Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be in the back of the truck. Apart from that one, apparently, because there we go, much better. Can't actually move the crane whilst that slab is in that particular position. That's fine now. She's attached. What are you talking about, Foo? Right. Let's start here then. Of course, I'm parked right on top of the waypoint, so I can't actually move the darn thing. Naturally. There we go. Right. So to there. Delete point. Delete point. Delete. 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 Delete that one. This one will move to there. Add a new point. Go to there. New point to there. That should work. Ah, Wave, hello there. Only has to be able to make truck. Sorry, let me just double check what you've been saying there, guys. Yeah, no, Gangster, you're quite right. You're quite right. Shortcuts are generally long cuts. I don't try to do shortcuts, I generally try to do quick cuts. So yeah. Oops. But then, that looks like it's working nicely, so let's just delete these points here. And we will redo that route as well. Point there. Point there. Delete that one, and delete that one, and let's just create a new point there. Okay, let's go. The only other place that I have questions about is, yeah, that bit. It's never simple, is it? Okay. Let's go and get some sand and make them a little road, shall we? There's my scalper. Still? No, the scalper turned off for some reason. There we go. That's better. Right. Hey dear. Actually, are they still trying to... No, it did fail. Okay. No problem. Let's go build them a new little bit of road. Figured this might be too much for them as well, but I was hoping that they'd make it through. But Apparently not. Apparently I have to force feed them everything the entire way. Bring the scalper over as well, aren't I? Because I'm gonna need a quarry. Have a suitable sand spot. Possibly. Actually, right over here will probably be fine. Just got to squeeze past you there. Oh yeah, look, there's a little sand spot here. That's... Oh, perfect. Look at that. Actually perfect. Fill here. And once we're up to the top here, we should be okay. I hope. Right. Let's see that if by the end of today we're actually able, excuse me, to get this route up and running. I would love to. I'd love to be able to finish the electrics today as well, to be honest, but so far things have been very much working against me. Out. I feel like I'm going to need this to be quite wide. Those wayfarers are not good on any kind of terrain at all. I'm going to give that another once over. I don't trust that being flat enough. Oh, trees down. Go. And hopefully... Wait. Might actually have a route that those wayfarers will be able to take without too much incident. A little wider there, so they come in nice and clean. We'll send them a little wider on the turn as well. For that, dispatch. I also need to move this guy out of the way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Mule should have absolutely no problem at all. I'm worried about the other guys, though. God, even on sand. It's like, look at that. Traction is so bad. Move, you bugger. Why? Push them, aren't I? I'm going to have to push the sucker. Otherwise, he's going to get stuck. Come on. Get up there. Why? Skedaddles. Round we go. Why? Get out of my life. Why? Shoo. Ay, ay, ay. Please don't give me any more of those trucks on this route. They are going to. There's a mule. Are we going to get any more decent trucks on that route? Oh man, now it's got to complete 10 times to get all of the rewards from it. I don't even know if that's what. Well, the experience is certainly worth it. Yeah, no, I'm very much understanding that war, gangster. The wayfarers are so bad. I really wish I could. Really wish they could be removed from the NPC routes, route trucks, but they're the original cargo trucks, so guess you're just gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, let's try and at least get one of these electric points hooked up by the end of today. I don't think I will get both of them hooked up unless I'm very, very lucky. Oh my god, this. Have to detour. Look when this thing just won't actually move. You're not joking me, right? Yeah. Side. All that to avoid a couple of There we go. Okay, okay, we're through. This is such a dirty route. I do not think they intended us to do it this way, but I am determined, if nothing else. Our destination is literally right there. I suppose that is a very good point, gangster. You need to be your routes need to be the most idiot-proof routes ever conceived by mankind, I suppose. Can I turn that way, please? Thank you. Okay. Excuse you, sir. There was nothing there that would stop you from laying the cable. Thank you very much. No, like there is literally nothing there. Can you please lay some cable, please? Much appreciated. There we go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Whether you like it or not, game, we're gonna make it. Okay. Power restored to one location. Whew. Right. Let's see if we can't restore it to the next one. What an actual nightmare. Just kind of brute forced that, to be absolutely honest, especially like through like this little section here. Oh, crunch. Goodness me. Climb. Tank tracks. Do what you're supposed to do. Cross terrain. Go for it. Go. That's it. So much better. Whoop. Right. The next location is just over on the other side of that building there. Good. Start up just yet. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Right. Yep. Marvelous. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I really do hope I don't have to use these roads, particularly for routes in the future, because that would be terrible. Would be quite bad. I'm not going to make it round the back of that building, am I? I think I am. There's too much stone there. Thankfully, it actually seems to be sensible trucks that are coming through here now for that route, which is good. So I think I'm going to have to actually lay a route Now, can I please turn in a direction that isn't down the hill? That would be appreciated. This away. That's better. I'm just going to have to make a beeline straight across here and hope that it doesn't cause too many issues. There's no other way that I can actually go. Yeah, lovely stuff. Great big giant hole right in front of the warehouse. Just what you always want. That's alright. We can just go straight across here and to power zone. Beautiful. And here we get to see if these holes are going to cause any kind of problems. No. Looks good. Excellent. Alright, it didn't even cause any disruption to that. That is actually fantastic. Right. So, what have we got going on right now? We need, obviously this route needs to finish several more iterations. I think that's like, what, 7 or 8 more times, something like that. 380 per truck. So yeah, 8 more completions of this route. That's fine. And the steel beam one needs to complete twice more to get us the beams we need for that. So that's actually not too bad. I might actually just let those routes kind of auto-complete in their own time before next time, just so that they're done and dusted. And if I have to push any vehicles around, then, you know, I don't have to worry about them on stream. Yeah, we're actually pretty much at our finishing time there, so that's not too bad at all. We did get the electric hooked up. Yep, all those done. Excellente. So, actually, whilst we are got a couple of minutes left, let's just hop back to the hub and we'll see exactly where we are in terms of percentage. We probably will be able to complete this next time. Oh yeah, 13% left. Yeah, definitely. What is actually one more infrastructure request? So that might be another route. Probably will be, actually. That'll probably be one more route to go. And no more side objectives. And 5 more main objectives. So that's actually not bad. Which begs the question, do we do Deluge or do we do Sandswept next time? Because we're obviously going to finish Sojourn. But will we have time to start on a new map? I'm actually tempted to do Deluge. I've been dealing with... I did Sunken, then I did Incommunicado, and then I've done Sojourn. So I don't really want to go to Sandswept, because that sounds like it's going to be another desert map. Like 2 in a row. So I think we'll do Deluge next, once we finish Sojourn, and then we'll move to Sandswept, and then on to Colonel. Depending on when the DLC drops, of course, because if the DLC drops, we'll probably jump ahead and do the DLC, because there's some interesting looking vehicles. That bridge builder is very, very interesting. Right, guys. That's it from me today. I now have to go food shopping. And then get myself ready to go back to work tomorrow. And at some point also play some more games with Natalie. We're playing a puzzle solver point and click kind of thing at the moment, and we're having great fun. So probably going to do some of that this evening as well. So for everyone that's new, thank you very much for dropping into the chat. You know, always appreciated. If you want to drop me a follow, that'd be even better. But I do appreciate your company. We'll be back on Wednesday. Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. GMT. Usual stream time for me on a Wednesday. Aim is to finish Sojourn and maybe make a start on Deluge. Just depends on how things go, really. But I think we should definitely finish Sojourn next time. And we'll go from there. So, until then, guys, I hope you all enjoyed today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.